Shoot booby dooby doo boo boo boo. Let's play more Lego Star Wars. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Not a real intro song, cause I don't have one, and I'm too amateur and low budget to get one. What's this? Oh, it's just a thing. Is that like a side mission? You know, I'm not gonna worry about it. We're focusing on the story. We're going through the story first, and then we'll go through the exploration thing. Oh yeah, they're just gonna fight. No, Jar Jar, I think you should use the fish, okay? We gotta subvert expectations. It's one of the best ways to win a fight is to do what they're least expecting you to do, okay? I want you to keep that fish out, and I want you to get involved. Get involved, champion. Are they gonna not let us fight? Are they gonna handle the fight in, like, pure cutscene? Oh, come on, man. They're taking out all the fun bits. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I've been trying to be, like, not, like, super humbuggery about this. But honestly, that's really disappointing to me. I wanted to fight all. Yeah, okay. Whatever weird, goofy thing they're doing. Man, I'm genuinely annoyed by that. It's so dumb.
Perhaps we'll actually get to Coruscant this time.
Indeed. However, I believe that stranger may have been the Sith.
Oh, okay, so now we're gonna learn how to use the map. Yeah, see, this is part of the reason why it seems like we should really just be doing what, like, just, like, beelining it through the story and stuff, because it seems like they're trying to teach us all this stuff, and it's, like, going at it feels like a painfully slow pace for me because I'm a grown adult that knows how to, like, figure these things out. But I'm not the target audience for this game. The target audience for the game is at least, like, 3 or 4 years younger than me. So, like, you know. Anyway, let's travel. Percent space. Yeah, let's just go to the. Yeah, let's just go to the. Let's beeline through the story, because if we can get through all the stories and tutorials, the story-torials, then we can hurry up and get to free play. And I think the free play is going to be a lot more fun, because then we'll have the wiggle room to just, like, explore and stuff. Oh, cool. We can, like, explore. Whee! Aha! Is this a loading screen? Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, am I supposed to do something, or is this a loading screen? Yeah, it just, like...
Fancy that. A personal welcome from Senator Palpatine himself.
Yeah, I'm holding out hope that the free play, once we're done with all the stories, the free play is gonna start being a lot more fun. Because I'm gonna be honest, right now, this feels very, like, walk to place, press A, walk to place, press A, walk to place, press A.
It is a great gift.
You know, that's what a lot of this feels like. And, like, I think the reason that it's kind of hard for me is because the original game, like, just for context, for those that don't know, this is like the 3rd or 4th remake of the Lego Star Wars games. When the first game was released, I think it was actually episodes 1 through 3. I think they made the prequels before they made the original trilogy as a game. I might be wrong on that. It's hard to remember. But back in the day when they made them, you were thrown into... Like, you were thrown into... Maybe it was... I don't remember which one came first. It doesn't matter. For the episodes 1, 2, and 3, you were thrown into Dex's Diner. And for 4, 5, and 6, you were thrown into the Mos Eisley Cantina. And you're dropped down in there, and you have 3 side rooms. And this was true for both of them, as far as I recall. You're thrown into, like, the main room. And off of the main room of each of those, you have these little, tiny, like, extra rooms. And within each of those rooms, there were 6 little archways that you could go through. Each one corresponded to a level for one of the episodes. Like, each of those small rooms was an episode, right? So you'd have the episode 1 room, the episode 2 room, the episode 3 room. And then each of those had 6 levels. And you would pick the level, and you could either go through story mode, or you could go through free play. And you had to beat the story mode before you could do the free play. And what you would most likely want to do is you'd want to beat all of the story modes for each level, so that way you could unlock enough characters for it to then be meaningful to go through the the free play, because the free play would require that you have different characters and stuff like that. And the reason that I keep feeling like I want it to fit into that box is because I just tend to be someone who very much likes organization and for things to be like sensibly listed out and like organized and everything like that. I like to understand where I'm at and what I'm doing and why I'm there. And so having done it that way made a lot of sense. And within each level, whether you were doing story mode or free play, they had the golden bricks or the power bricks, whatever you want to call them. And then they had the mini kit canisters. And you couldn't get all of them until you were in free play. You could get some of them, but you couldn't get all of them into free play. So that was why you wanted to get enough characters. That way you could do each level as a free play. What's frustrating for me about this one is it's unclear to me, like what and where the collectibles are. Right? Like it feels like they want the mini brick. I think they want the mini brick canisters. Like those are still there, but those are in the levels. Right? But it's not clear to me what is a level. You know, like we just started a level allegedly, but now I'm sitting here in the middle of this conversation and I don't know what level what the level is going to be. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be expecting to do here. And we're doing a lot of running around in this hub world where there's a lot of stories happening in this hub world. But it doesn't really make sense as to why they would put so much stuff in the hub world and make the missions, the levels, so small. Like, it should be the opposite. And maybe that's kind of what's confusing me. Like, see, we walked to a ship and transported somewhere to get a little cutscene, and now we're going to walk to the ship and transport somewhere else, you know, to get another cutscene most likely.
Encouraging as always, Jar Jar.
And so I guess really what it comes down to is it feels like right now there's just really not much game happening. You know, it feels like I'm sitting here going through a slightly interactive, you know, Cliff's Notes of the movies. And I'm confused about what I'm supposed to really be doing. I mean, I know I'm kind of speed running it here. Because I want to get to the free play, but I think part of it for me too is when you're in the hub world, there should be, in just about any game, it feels to me like there really should be an expectation of like free play energy, if you want to call it that, in open worlds and like hub worlds and stuff like that. Like there really shouldn't be a distinction between free play and story mode in the hub world. But that feels like that's exactly what's happening. Right, like I'm in this hub world that allegedly I'm just using as a way to transport from level to level. But there are things that I can't do while I'm doing the story. But it confuses me because it's like if it's just a hub world meant to help me transport from place to place, then why am I story locked in it? You know, it's like nix the hub world and let me just bounce from level to level and have the levels be more involved and extensive. So that I can... Oh, no, sorry, I meant to say, yeah, I'm playing a lot of Switch. But, you know, like, the hub world, the open world part, that's the part where it's like you can just kind of willy-nilly change characters and stuff like that. And it feels like that's just not really the situation here. So, I don't know. I'm struggling to understand the rhythm of this game. And I'm still... Like, it feels to me like it's the fault of the way the game is organized, but I'm so committed to giving the benefit of the doubt that I'm still just not quite sure if maybe I'm not getting it.
There's nobody here either. Have they been captured?
Perhaps they have. Or maybe they fled.
Of course, sir. Who can hide it? When in trouble, go to sacred place. Mechanics no find them there. Follows me.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so we just ran down here to run in here. You know, it's like, to what end, right? They couldn't... I mean, there's a reason they nixed this part from the movie, right? There's a reason there isn't a scene of us doing this in the movie. And see, but then now, like, okay, so we're like following a story, but now they're all back, right? And so it's like, am I in the story mode or am I in free play? Because when I went to, like, I wonder if we can find where, yeah, see, it's over there. Right, or it was like over here, that one brick canister. See, it's here. So it's like, okay, if you find something you can't use in story, come back later with more characters in free play. But that's like I am in free play, right? Isn't that why there's all of the other Gungans reappearing? Because we're in the free play segment of the stuff? It's confusing to me. It's confusing to me, and it almost feels like the game doesn't understand what mode I'm in right now. And that makes it difficult. That makes it a challenge to understand exactly what we're doing and what's being gained here.
Over here. Lisa found the secret entrance.
Okay.
Leading secret key to get in second
Yeah, so they gave us this whole thing where we had to run down there, but that just it really felt like a it really felt like
But it looks broken. Those are fixed and used to enter secret place.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Talk about using your head.
okay, so we can go oh, no.
This way.
There we go. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm remaining hopeful that we can just kind of speed run through the story here. And like if we can just speed run through all of the stories of all of, I mean, we're what, like this is episode 3 of me playing this, and you know, now that I've kind of stopped trying. Oh, they're doing the Spartacus thing. Yeah, they're doing the Spartacus thing. Oh, we're all done doing the Spartacus thing. But yeah, I'm trying to stay hopeful that once we can get through the stories, and I'm hopeful that this will go quick now that I've just kind of committed myself to go through these stories, that it'll go quick, and then we can start really having some fun goofing around in free play. Because that's one of the hard things about the way this is structured for me too. Like I feel like this game is really wanting me to go through the story, and it's making it hard to feel like I have a whole lot of freedom to just like play and goof around, which is hard for me in a game. Like I'm not the type of, you know, I don't play and goof around in the sense of like, you know, trying to see necessarily what all silly things that I can get up to. But I like to, when I'm playing and goofing around in a game, I like to just explore and try to find all the collectibles and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like I don't have permission to do that yet in the game. And that's kind of frustrating to me as a player. It feels like forced replayability, if that makes any sense. You know, it's like your game... See, like, it's taken away all these fun things. Like, there was... Like, I haven't had a reason to kill anything with a lightsaber in so long playing this game. Like, we went that whole episode and there was hardly anything for me to slash apart with my lightsaber. And it's like... I feel like the concept of a pilot throwing a tantrum because there's a child in there. So it's like I'm really hoping that we can actually do the battle with Maul here. But like they've been doing a really good job of taking away the fun parts of the game for me. It's been a lot of running around and stuff, and I'm like, why? I'm just like sitting here wondering, yeah, see already, okay, are we taking away the game? Why are they showing me this rather than letting me play this? This is what the fun part of the game should be. Okay, looks like we're going for it. Okay. Okay, I'm a little pacified now. Like I feel a little bit mollified that I get to run around and actually kind of do this. Okay. And right trigger to throw it. Okay, okay. Yeah, so like hold left trigger to start aiming. And throw it. Okay. Dodge incoming attacks with left and A. Okay. Okay, so left trigger is basically defend. But like it's weird that we're like at the end. like, it's weird that we're kind of at the end of, you know, the first, like, the whole first episode here. And we're only now getting ourselves... Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, and we're, like, just now kind of getting a tutorial on how to lightsaber battle. You know what I mean? Like, it feels kind of confused and, like it feels like they weren't really clear on how they wanted to structure this game. And that's kind of a challenge for me. Like, I think maybe part of my frustration comes from the fact that, like, there was nothing wrong with the originals. The originals were wonderful games. They could have just kept it exactly the way it was, and it would have been fine. But they didn't. You know, they chose not to do that, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with necessarily doing anything new and different. But yeah, you know what I mean. It just it's one of those things where it's like you can make the remakes fun and enjoyable. I'm not going to sit here and, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm hating this whole experience. It's confusing to me. There are a lot of aspects of it that are just kind of confusing to me. Like, I can see we're working on getting our True Jedi things up there, but I don't know. Like, what I'm struggling with right now is I don't know if it's even worth it to do that right now in story mode, because it's like, is story mode even going to be particularly unique compared to the free play? Like, is it all part of the same bar, whether you're doing free play or story mode? I don't know. And so I don't know if I should be, you know, putting in more effort to find collectibles right now, because I'm just making myself have to do it again unnecessarily. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how to make sense of it. But that's okay. We'll just go, we'll just sit back, enjoy the ride of playing through the story mode here. Maybe stop trying to overanalyze it a little bit. Just enjoy, like I say, we'll enjoy the ride as we're going along. And then when it comes free play time, we'll just go ahead and explore and have fun playing that way. Oh, okay. There we go. Alrighty then. It's kind of weird that it doesn't automatically focus you on the enemy, but that's okay. Oh, is he still dazed? Can we still hit him? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. The camera's doing weird things here. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Are we just going to keep redoing this? Okay. I mean, I guess. Alrighty, and then... Whee! Ooh, do we have to do some leapfrogging? It looks like we probably will. No. Whee! Oh, I thought it was going to be a bit more like automatic than that. Okay, oh yeah, I want you to, like, kind of take your time and go nice and slow with it. I like that the robots are over there playing instruments, although it does beg the question, how does a robot without lungs play a wind instrument? Got it. Great. Are we going to do it again? Oh, I think we're going to have to do the whole... I don't understand. What is this achieving? Why are you doing this? Like, there's the pieces to make a bridge for yourself. I don't know why we should have to do that, but okay. Whee! Slice and dice, baby. Slice and dice. Oh, like, press the... Can't we... Can we not? Is that... Okay, I guess we're not doing the lift, huh? I wanted to try and aim it at the guy. Okay, I guess I don't understand. Oh, I see. Okay, that's why. I was gonna say, I thought that was just like a thing that I could like chuck at the battle droids and kill them, but okay, that makes sense. I guess kind of, mostly. It's cool. Is there a scorpion over there? What is going on with that thing over there? Hold on, what is this? Oh, it's a droid. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, is there just like a little like rat or something sitting there? What's happening with this? Oh, get the guy. There we go. Whee! Oh, we're doing this now, huh? Okay. Now we're to the laser shields part of the thing here. Gotta pause and let Qui-Gon catch up so that way we can make it story accurate.
Very dangerous. Use caution.
Whee! We gotta make it story accurate. Qui-Gon's in the lead.
We shall manually open it.
We shall do this. And click. Okay, and this one we gotta just wait for, huh? Okay. Yeah, see, like, it's weird to me that, like, this is apparently an essential part of the gameplay. Like, we don't...
Patience, my
Like, we don't actually need,
You overcome this obstruction.
we don't actually need to, like, do all of this tedium, you know what I mean? We could... Oh, don't do that. I didn't want you to do that one. I want you to do that one. Am I supposed to aim my... I don't understand. How am I supposed to open that? Like... Oh, that doesn't do anything. I don't understand. How am I supposed to get that thing out of there? Like, if it's not... If it's not that I'm supposed to break it or use the force on it. Nope, shoot. Oh, that's on me. Like, am I supposed to get on top of it or something? Oh. Wait, what if I... That like that? I don't understand. I am so lost right now. I don't understand what this thing wants from me. I have no idea what this game wants from me right now. I am so outrageously lost. Wait, why is this thing not lit up now? Oh, I guess I did get it out. I don't know what I did, but okay. That's fine. That works. It's whatever. Oh, I see. So it was putting that thing in there because that powered that up. Got it. Got it. I understand.
We're wearing him down, Master.
Whee. Faster, 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 faster.
We will prevail.
Yeah, that's right, Quiggin. There we go. Wait, I don't understand. What? They subverted my expectations. They did it out of order. What a twist.
Promise.
Ridiculous.
You will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
Do it. Train him. Do it. No, not the head. Give him a swift kick. Yeah, attaboy. What a strange way to do that.
Your little insurrection is at an end, Your Highness.
Haha. Thanks, Weird Santa character. That I don't know really who you are in this story.
Now, Viceroy, we will discuss a new treaty.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna finally get to do this one?
We gotta do something, R2.
I love the concept of like there being an astromech droid. Like the whole point of the droid is like they're the smart thing that can like handle all of this for you. And yet apparently R2 has absolutely, like, it's impossible. It would be completely impossible for R2 to be able to, like, you know, turn off the autopilot. Wouldn't that be an absurd concept for the Robo to be able to do that?
We're still a grand army.
General Jaja, we must be making our way to the battlefield.
Okay, so better call them all. Okay, that's a fun play on words. Hey, kitty. Yeah, you don't claw the chair. You're better than that. All right, so yeah, so we unlocked the free play for the level.
We must join the others.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Good lord, that run.
Follow me, sir.
They're really just leaning into the Jar Jar is the comic relief here. They're just going for it full bore here, man.
We must hurry, Captain. We shall go in as quick as we can.
So what? We just walked back here exactly to walk back out?
Maybe they fell off the wagon. Can you, sir, help us find them? Jaja, we must help them load the wagons. Look around for the boomers. Okay, then.
Is that all I'm supposed to do? Okay. Oh, wait, did I do it wrong? Okay. Okay, so I was supposed to go around and like collect all the balls or whatever. Okay. Yeah, not much game. Just, yeah, like that's just... I feel like that's what my struggle is here. Like, I don't feel like there's much game that I'm working on, you know? It's a weird situation.
That big log would never move.
Like, truthfully, just kind of feels strange to me. The way they've organized a lot of this. And it's fine. It's fine. Like, I feel like I'm being a bit of a complainer. You know, I don't mean to be quite so harsh on a game that, like I say, I've pointed out multiple times. Like, there's clearly an audience, or an intended audience that's younger than me for this, and that's a-okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm on board with it, but it just... I don't know. I was expecting the remake to have more fun, not more limits to the fun. What do we have to sit here while just like 20? Okay.
We shall ready for battle.
All done. Time's for a well-earned rest.
Like, I think another way to put it, like the where the kind of disappointment is coming on from for me, is like yeah, okay, start the level. Like if we were playing the old one, if I'm remembering the timeline properly, like even the story mode, like we could do an episode per mission, and there would be all kinds of fun stuff to do and explore and have fun doing. Whereas with this one, I feel like we've spent like, you know, a half hour going through, and we're on what, like level 3? Like this is like the third level, quote unquote, that we've done this episode, and it just feels like there's not a lot of substance to it all.
You're so scary.
Like what is happening right now?
Jaja, we must know the last catapulties.
Mesa should have stayed in Otto bunker.
Don't be afraid for Jaja. Go and get them.
Okay. Okay. So like, is this all the battle is gonna be? Is us like standing on a little thing and going like loop de doop de doop like a circus bear to get the things into the catapults, and then is the game gonna just like kind of handle itself from then on? You know, it's like these are the things where it's kind of like I'll admit so far the story modes are feeling like a bit of a letdown. I've said it so many times, but I'm hoping the story mode or the free play mode gets more fun and interesting. I'll trigger to start aiming. Okay, so we're just kind of like making up weapons that Jar Jar has and is known to have. That's cool, I suppose. Oh, I see. It's a static map. That's why things are looking kind of confused. Oh, sorry. I need to hit you. Yeah, and like, so this type of situation is kind of, it's another one that's kind of weird to me, because like, you know, I guess that's the thing, is it's like, and maybe this is kind of how I need to think about it. Maybe I'm accidentally kind of landing on what the mentality should be for it. Where it's like all these missions feel like the whole point of the level is that there's some unique, funny gimmick going on that you play with. Whereas like the actual playing of Lego Star Wars, where you're a little character that runs around with a lightsaber and, you know, like smashes random things as you're running around to collect coins. Like that feels like it's been pretty relegated to just the open world. Whereas previously that was the missions, and like the hub world was you just like running around to get from mission to mission. You know, so like maybe that's just kind of what it is I'm really looking for the gameplay that goes along with the open world, but because we're focusing on getting the story done to like get whatever character unlocks and stuff we need taken care of, you know, I'm kind of going past all that stuff. You know, maybe that's the way to make sense of it. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, and maybe I'll understand it better one way or another once I get to the free play parts of everything. Like, what was... Oh, okay, I see. We're rebuilding it. Got it. It's a crazy catapult. Wowee. That catapult sure is crazy. I see we're pretty much at time, but I'm gonna finish this level, whatever that ends up meaning. And then maybe we are finished with it. I don't know, because this looks like it might be where things start getting fun. Like, see, this is like this is it. In the old ones, I feel like if they had made this a level, you just like running around. Wait, how do I fire? Oh, I see. Like us just running around and like shooting up a whole bunch of random robots and stuff. I feel like that was like kind of the core of the game, of the Lego Star Wars games in the past. And I just like, I feel like something about it just has kind of been lost a little bit in this remake. You know, I don't know. Like I say, I try to not be quite so bah humbug, it was better in my day about things, but you know, when something is supposedly like a remake, it feels like it should be more fun, not less, and this feels like they've taken away a certain amount of fun. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the cranky guy. Well, I think it just wants me to kill more battalions of these guys more than anything. Okay, so we gotta shoot some bombs. Fun enough. Are we gonna flash up to Mannequin now? To Panakin Skywalker up there? Oh, apparently their ears go up when they're giving up too. Is Anakin British in this or not?
You did it, R2! Look! There they are!
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a level there, and then we'll finish this one and probably start episode 2 on the next episode of I'm sitting here playing Lego Star Wars. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of complaints. I feel like I'm being pretty critical of this game, and I'm you know, I've said it, but I feel like I'm willing to admit or willing to accept that it might just be rose-colored glasses about what it was supposed to be. But we'll keep powering through it. One thing about me, I don't leave games unplayed. You know, I don't quit games unplayed and all that stuff. So I should pause because this thing is still hitting me. So we'll continue next time. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Go be, you know what? Go be less grouchy than me about things and just like enjoy them for what they are. I feel like I need to be better about that. I'll try and take my own advice for the next episode, but it's a good thing to do. So let's do that. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.